Hey everyone, it's me Preeti. Till now I was discussing more about arrays. I think I have completely covered the basics and the most needed coding questions to crack any coding interview you face further. I think I've covered more than 22 programming questions which are very damn important with the basics of arrays as well. And I have also told you once I'm done with arrays I'll be moving on to strings. Just to conclude about arrays, I think I have covered all the topics which are mainly needed to crack an interview. So if anyone is actually trying to crack any interview based on arrays, then I think that one tutorial would be more than enough to crack your interview because I covered all the topics. I think I didn't leave anything. For now, I'm moving on to strings, and I am sure I'm gonna cover the basics in strings as well. And I will explain all the important coding questions that are asked in strings as well. And once you watch the string tutorials as well, this will be enough to crack your interview based on strings. So this was my main agenda, that is to cover all the topics on coding questions, that is arrays, strings, pattern programming, data structures, numbers, and etc. So once I cover all these, I'll be moving on further to quantitative aptitude and later to grammar as well. If I surely get a time, I will surely do it. But once I want to concentrate more on the coding round, that is the reason I took up this way. So for now, I'm done with the arrays. It's not done. If I find new complicated and more competitive questions based on arrays, I'll be making a videos parallelly on arrays as well. But for now, for the freshers who are ready or who are trying to learn to code or who are trying to crack an interview, that is more than enough. That is what I want to tell you. And strings, it is going to be the same way. I'm gonna cover all the basics based on strings. It is all about inbuilt methods, how do we use it, etc. And I will be moving on to more competitive questions which is mainly based on strings. So this video is all about a brief conclusion or about a summary what I'm gonna talk in strings and what I'm gonna explain further. So this is all about arrays. So the basics on strings, there's nothing more on strings. It is all about inbuilt methods and how you use it. That is mainly important in strings. So string, it mainly has very powerful inbuilt methods such as a to-char array, replace, contains, starts with, ends with. Most of you would have already heard about this inbuilt methods, but then working on them will be really fun. It will be really fun, I promise. And there are more such powerful methods, inbuilt methods, such as substrings. This substring is a powerful inbuilt method. You actually write one complete logic to find the index position values or etc. But this substring is actually an inbuilt method which will make that thing easy for you. And you also have equals inbuilt method. You have index of, if you will give the index as an input, you will get back the element. So these are all the inbuilt methods which are already being implemented on string. So so don't you feel that string is a powerful class? So most of you would have thought that string is what data type, because you would give string a is equals to double quotes and some value, right? And you also give int a is equals to 1, you give char a is equals to single quote a. So you might feel that yeah, string is also a data type, but for kind info, string is not a data type, it is a class. That is the reason it has so many inbuilt methods in it. If it is a data type, it can't have such powerful inbuilt methods, right? So Java 8, it had so many extensions and so many powerful implementations. I think you all must go and see the new things which has come up in Java 8, right? So I'll be discussing more on strings, more on strings for the rest of the weeks. So I hope you people do follow. And what type of coding questions I'm gonna code in basics? It is nothing but one simple question: reverse the given string. You would have already heard this. This is so damn simple. Next, to check whether the given string is palindrome or not. You know this, right? I think these are the very basic questions which are asked on strings, but I'm not gonna code such simple questions. But I'm gonna cover these on my basic sections. But I will be moving on to more and more complex programs because they are very important while cracking any competitive code, because only such questions are being asked. And I have also made such questions based on arrays, right? So moving on, print the given string in reverse order, count the occurrences of a character. You might have heard this, right? So that was it for today. I think I've explained what I'm gonna do further. Yes. So if you did like the video, or if you have any confusions, if you want to teach, if you want to tell me anything that I want to teach for you, you can do let me know in the comments, because after strings I'll pick up that topic and I will surely help you out if you want me to. So if you did like if you did like this video, please do subscribe and share among your friends, and tell them I have started something new, that is strings, right? So this is gonna be really fun to work, and thank you very much for watching.